Test 1, 2, 3. So we are live. Let's start with the news of the day. Nvidia had a catalyst yesterday that it became a market moving event. This is exactly what we were looking for. So the most read news on the last 24 hours are Nvidia 13 hours ago. AI leader Nvidia forecasts fourth quarter revenue above estimates. Oil, this is something we'll review. Oil again, Japan stimulus will be 135 billion, the largest since pandemic. Wall Street ticks up as Nvidia test looms. Blue Owl, this is important. Blue Owl private credit fund merger after market upset. Okay, I would maybe rephrase it in a different way, but that's what I'm reading. A stock soar as Nvidia earnings ease AI valuation fears. Again, crude, and then the yen jumps, dollar jumps as US rate cut belts recede. Let's go to the routine. We are about an hour before the market open. Today, economic calendar, equity indexes, S&P 500, Nasdaq, and New York Stock Exchange, the VIX, sectors, equity returns, and international returns. So today's Thursday, the 20th. Employment reports we just got. Claiming jobless claims we just got. And then for the rest, we have existing home sales at 10. Leading indicators at 10. Natural gas reports. And the Fed balance sheets. And tomorrow, nothing. Nothing really large from here. We can go to the earnings today. Earning calendar. Yahoo Finance is the first one that pop. Invest in TradingView. Oh, I didn't know TradingView had earning calendar. Saks and Yahoo. Let me check those. Not very. Earnings. Closing this. This is Yahoo Finance. Not the best looking. Earning calendar. Why is you doing this? Yeah. So today Walmart into it's filtered by market cap already. Yeah? And here's in the morning. This is before the open and after the close. Not bad. Not bad. Earnings Walmart. So let's see what happened in the main equity indexes. So it said something here. Widget. You need to change the configuration. You could copy this. Let me go. So we had the trend lines going lower. We mentioned here low, 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 and low. And most of these indexes made a high here, except this one here, right? So for the last 2 3 weeks, we had been trading lower. Now we have this catalyst of Nvidia, and the question is this enough, right? Is this retracement enough? And we will see how much was of the retracement. As of yesterday's close, we were about 3% down in New York Stock Exchange in the S&P 500. In the quarter, we were flat, and in the year, about 13%. Good year, not spectacular, but we have about 1 month, 1 week to go. Mm, what else? We had negative pressure that we saw building here. Now we finally had a positive day yesterday after 2 negative days in a row. We'll see if today we can trade above 1% in the S&P 500. As of now, is 154 in the futures, right? New lows and new highs. We had multiple days in a row in both exchanges with negative pressure. We should have a positive pressure today. We should. It's not guaranteed, but we should. VIX was trading around 25, and I mentioned, hey, this is not a level that it's super good. It's going to retrace today, and as of now, the VIX future is trading at 20. He was giving a little warning sign, right? But it can disappear today. This is interesting because you see how it used to be just oil negative in this chart? Now we have oil, consumer discretionary, and consumer staple. Gold used to be 60, we're still up from 56. Emerging markets, 26, second, about the same. And S&P should show some strength. Then after this, we have financial, Russell, energy, and materials. Year to date, we didn't have major changes. Argentina, it is weaker than in the last few days. And Japan is a little bit weaker as well in the 10-year, right? As of the close of yesterday, remember, this is not now, right? As of the close of yesterday, we had silver strong and dollar yen strong. I mean, 1%, 1%. The rest, not looking strong. Negative. FTSE and Euro stock look 4% in the last week. This is not a joke, right? 4% in the last week. And then we have S&P, Nasdaq, and gold about 3% in the last week. 5 trading days. Nikkei, we saw the drop here, Nikkei, right? This drop. Nikkei was 5% as of the close of yesterday. Nvidia was 3 and Bitcoin was 10 in the last week, about flat in the last 2 days. And how is Bitcoin doing now? So 92,000. It gained a little bit. Oh, the correlation to the Nasdaq is extraordinary. It gained a little bit yesterday. It retraced, and look what the Nasdaq did yesterday. It gained a little bit, retraced, and now we are at the highs of today. I mean the high range of today. We are going to this trend line, to the high range of this trend line. We'll get into that in a few minutes. What else do we have here? Just note that gold and silver still very positive in the last 14 days. Note that, right? In the last 30 days, Bitcoin is weak. It's 15% down. If this is going to reverse, watch. It can move, right? In the last 90 days, it's 20%. Bitcoin can move. In the last 30 days, crude is positive. And the last 90 days, negative. It used to be that all of these values were negative for crude. Now we're seeing popping some positive in certain calendars, right? In certain time frames. Noting that because maybe we are going to see a low here forming. We might never get to 55. Apple, positive in the last 30 days, about strong. It's strong. It's better for the chart. I don't want to say anything about Apple here. Let's go to the real-time data. And let's start with the euro dollar. So euro dollar 115. Not bad. You remember. Now we have a second trend line. So if I copy this, duplicate, and I put it like this and like this, and edit, let me put it red. Okay, it's not really red, but we got this trend line marked. Do you want to be long this if it breaks the trend line? If not, can you find support in this box? It should, At least a bounce, a technical bounce, right? Why not? I did it before taking 114. For me, I prefer the stronger dollar, right? BTC had really cool. So we have said here, hey, the bull should show up here. So let me duplicate this and move it here because they already should show up here. And I'm going to change this to bears. Should show up here, and let me make it red. And so interested on this, I'm going to make an alert, create alert, single alert. If you trade above that, send me an email, and the sound, make it like this. Yeah. I'll make it like this. Push notification to mobile. Not yet. Create. So if it breaks 43, hey, we could set up a simple trade like we have done before. And this is for you. I know you will be watching this. This, right? Duplicate and duplicate. And we get the 2, 2, 1 risk reward trade saying, hey, we risk this much to 88, right? So for 93.5 to 88, looking for 2 to 1. It is true bears should show up here, but if they don't, we can get it here. So let's see. Let's see. This is not bad. Crude. Inside of the triangle, it will break somehow, somewhere. Fine. ES. This is interesting because it's the key of all. Bulls need to show up here. Did they show? After pushing 2 days. Yeah. I mean, it was an interesting risk reward to the downside, right? Hey, this low was respected, and yesterday we had another day. Because yesterday was not so easy. Let me show you in this, right? Let me show you what happened yesterday. This is the low. Popped higher. Popped lower and below the opening prints. And then closed in range, but the futures showed a different picture here because it showed like a very positive candle in here. But if we do XPX, we clearly see that yesterday was not such a strong candle, right? It closed far away from this, but then yes, but then the futures give a different picture. Now in the range, weekly high, activate this, edit. If we want bears should take show up. Bears should show up, and because of that, make it 2 and make it like that. Bears should show up here today. right? If not, where? Where? So duplicate a little higher here. The question here is we are inside of the triangle. Back inside. This was proper break, but did not gain traction. What? We go to all-time highs here without retracement? That could happen. Here we'll take like this. Choo, 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 choo. We go there. Then these guys will get punished. Do this and then fight the all-time highs for the year end rally. Let me put this on red here because it could be like this, right? Yeah, I don't see why not. The problem with the risk reward is not healthy. I mean, it seems like a 1-to-1 ratio, man. Let me see. Drawing tools. So what? You put the stop here. Doesn't work, right? Duplicate. You have to go all the way here. Doesn't work. So you put the stop at today's low. Duplicate. Rectangle. And you do this. That's a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio to the mark. I have this mark here because I wanted to go. But I mean, I think today is going to push. The market internal will be high. I think we are going to go. But the risk reward is. I mean, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. That's it. It can work. You put the stop at today's low or yesterday's high, and that's it, right? Gold. Here we have a trade. Inside, tested yesterday, indecision candle today. It didn't trade higher, it traded lower. So far, it went back to where it started. So far, the 2-to-1 risk reward ratio is working. NQ. Similar story that the ES, but I like it better because it's going to break the triangle. Why do I like it better? See a lot more congestion here. Here I don't see as much congestion. It is. Maybe I don't see it because I don't want to see it. But clearly it is. Entry. What do I have entry here? This is a short. Let me remove. Oh, yes, this was short. Remove that. We could do the same. 2-to-1 to the upside. If we believe the data from yesterday, why not, right? A little lower. Activate drawing. A little lower. This. The dawn. You hear the music? I didn't like it so much, but after listening to it a few times, the song is growing on me. I hope YouTube doesn't give me problems with the. This is supposed to be copyright free from Stream Beats. So, yeah, this is the 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. I'm gonna remove this because I always keep messing there. And let's go to the silver. I'm not going to execute anything yet. Silver. Look, 2-to-1 risk reward ratio drawn, trend line, outdated, right? It has to be like this. And let me change activate. It's not a red one. Let me put it at least gray. So we tried to push higher, silver didn't go, retraced. Today again, tried to push lower, didn't go. Similar to gold, it tried higher, didn't retrace. Oh, I have to mention something. There was reports from the FT saying that the public data, or public, I mean, the data that central banks report on their holdings is not totally correct, and it cannot be determined when we talk about gold. So maybe I should do a video on that. So this is silver. BIX. Okay, this is the BIX trading lower. YM. Relevant. I want to see which one is stronger now that Nvidia earnings are out. Right? This is a trend line. Clearly broken. Trading higher. It never reached to this area. Oops, it never reached to this area. So what? You can easily move here without a stop. It is true, yes, you can go here, but the real part is starts here. It's a 1-to-1 risk reward. Apple. Let's go into the individual stocks. So it's 20 minutes to go. We have 20 minutes to go. Is this shuffle? No, it's not shuffle. Let me go to the option. What if? Let's see. So let me put Apple. Apple, 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 Apple. Apple. That's not a chart.
Should I be scared? The feeling's so different now. You got me floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape? I know I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. But what if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start?
Button to the races. Right. That's it. Don't make it hard. That's it. If it was not able to do it, it's going to go higher. Trend line. What is it right now? AMD. I don't have AMD here. So it's 330 here. It's 330 here. So it's trading here. Let's break it. Don't have anything much to say. Amazon. Oof, look at this. Amazon, I do have it here. 222, 226 here. Oh, it's actually it's similar. It's trading here. Broadcom, much stronger. Not trading Broadcom. It's have a mark there. Didn't do it. Google, which was the recent addition to Warren Buffett portfolio, is trading at 303. It's trading at 303. What can I tell you, man? It's going to go. Meta. I have this mark here. It's still weak. Meta is trading at 602. 602 about here. Let me remove this. Put it here. Maybe here. Huge gap. Oops. Huge gap here. Stopping the music. Trend line is going to break the trend line. It's not going to do it in one day. Okay, so don't stress that you're going to meet. Don't be, what is it? FOMO, fear of missing out. It has its own issues. This is a different one, right? Meta, it's a Microsoft is a different story. Microsoft is trading at 491. 491 is here. Trend line. Oops, I guess I could do better. It's trading here. Trend line. From here, choop, up, choop, 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 right? Bats, we have this area. Let me put it red. We have this area here. We need to watch. But I'm thinking that all these lows are secure. Why I think that? I think they're secure. Yeah? For today, for tomorrow, that is Friday. I'm thinking it's secure. So you see how this is how Catalyst can change the view of me, and then change the view of what many other traders. Nvidia is trading at 196. 196 is here. 196 is here. I have the mark here. The whites. I have the mark here. Let it do what it needs to do. Right? It's not let it do what it needs to do. Oracle. Huge disappointments. Right? Look, if we go to the this 3 times frame and we put Oracle, we got this huge gap up, right? It retraced all of it. It came even lower, and now activates. Do you want to give it another opportunity? Fine, we'll give another opportunity. Alerts when? Here? Stock. Trade above. Do not trade. Trade. Yes, follow. Okay, send the email. This one. James. No, I want something better. Yeah, that one. Palantir, I don't even want to talk about it, right? QQQ, similar story. Russell. I don't have data for Russell. Okay, Russell is not there. SPX not here, SPY here, and Tesla. So Tesla is trading at 403.99. Oh no, sorry, 413. 413. It's around here. Trend line broken. Is this secure? It is secure. Yes, it is secure. No, it's not secure. No, it's not secure. It's not secure. That's not secure. Support. Let me put in 3 time frames and Tesla. So we mentioned this support that turn. That is not support. This support is not support. here maybe. Why did it stop there? Who knows? But if you go back enough, you find a point where it makes sense, right? So I really thought this was going to go to all-time highs here, right? You remember first target, second target, consolidation, and break. It did not do it. So let me get this. And we're going to trade this. So this could be bears in pain. So whoever short was short. And now 413. Don't tell me it's around that. Yeah, it's around that. So that's what the bears need to take control. If not, they're going to see this flash higher. And if it's flash higher, this can do it now. Is this? Is not. The problem here is the stop loss. Let me draw it. So let's say we're here. This is the risk. This is the reward. Almost all-time highs with the gap of just because Nvidia is making all of this. So let me go and see something. Markets, equity indexes. Let's go to the futures. This is reality. The reality is that, let me remove my face because, let me remove this because here are mixed, right? Here they had released what? Italy doing great, Spain doing fine, similar to Greece. Euro stock so. Okay, Brazil and Bovespa down, right? So it's not like a party everywhere. And then you have the USA with Nasdaq and S&P. That, of course, if these guys go, they will move Europe, right? For at least 1 hour or more. I mean, I don't see the trade, man. You're going to be there for how long? I'll keep it. I keep it so I'll watch it, right? But you could be there for weeks and then retrace, going back, retrace for $100. And that's all. What is it? Oh, 5 minutes. Guys, let's open all the trading terminals. Ninja Trader, what else? Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade, Tasty Trade. What else do you guys have? Interactive Brokers. and let's go. I'll report on the market internals, and then let me do, and then I have things to take care of. But I'll share the market internals in the Discord and show and like that, and we can take it from there. So I would expect positive day. But it might not have as much strength. It might not. Right? What can we expect here? First, it has to be some pullback to at least have a place to retrace, right? If it's not trading here, I give it to the bulls, right? If it breaks that and we get here, okay, that's a place where we can put the risk reward. Remember, this is our risk reward. This is the first box. This is the one. This is the 1-to-1, and above that we have the 2-to-1, right? So if we retrace here, it's not bad for a long. If we retrace here with good market internals, right, it's not bad for a long. But this should be down. Boop. Sorry, that should be done very quick, very, 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 very quick. If we go higher, we could do this, yeah. Open here, go here, retrace, and trade higher. Where? Here. It is not. There is not much resistance here, right? If we go here and even if we pierce like this, we can go like that, right? If not, go here, the AI trade, whatever, come back here, sellers are back in control, and then close the gap. I mean, SPY. Close the gap, right? Close the gap, all this gap. This is an important movement, but why not? Need to be open to that. If not, we take this, go like this, and track up. In red, shoot, or even worse, shoot. I don't think so, but market would tell me. 1 more minute to go. Let's go. Market internals. Open Discord. Let's see what had happened there. Dating. Nothing. But this day as well. And we are open. I think you hear the bell, right? Let me check what else. So 9-to-1 on New York, on Nasdaq, 5-to-1 on New York. Just let me take a picture of this, right? go to Discord, intraday, and write. Let's see if from that 9 we do retrace a little bit. Let me get this closer. It's moving very fast, as you can see. This is a 1,000 tick. How many days do I have here? 3 days. Oh, great. And do that to me. Let me save this. Workspace. Save. So far, it's not super strong. I mean, it has a huge gap, of course, right? So yes, 166. New high on the ES, NQ at the high. How can I say? I need to remove all of that. I need to remember. Okay, NQ giving back. ES, not so much. Right, we have a chart here that can show all of this. Sectors. Let me take a real picture of this. So a few minutes after the open. And here go to Discord and say, so this is 4 minutes in, tick back to 9:36 and other positive. Positive across the board. So ES is stronger than Nasdaq. Real? And now it's Nasdaq going. So that's all for today, guys. I'll have things to do. I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see if I can get a great PNL. See you. Bye bye.